South Sacramento's Franklin Boulevard is home to businesses that have been family-run for generations. Photojournalist Xavier Uriarte met up with a few of them ahead of the Back to the Boulevard Festival, which is happening this weekend. He found out that Franklin Boulevard is a place where history and culture live on through food and family legacy.
Franklin Boulevard was declared the ugliest street in Sacramento. And we took that personal. A lot of people were actually scared to come to Franklin Boulevard because they had a bad reputation. But the reputation wasn't from Fruit Ridge to here. It was Fruit Ridge beyond.
There's a lot of culture here. We have Vietnamese restaurants, we have clothing stores.
Franklin Boulevard has been a great opportunity for us to grow.
We decided to stay here and continue building here on the boulevard.
My grandfather was a master baker, and that was his passion. And between himself, my father, my two aunts, and other family members, we've grown it into what it is today.
He immigrated from Mexico, and when he came, he first started working at La Fiesta Bakery, and then he opened up his own here at La Esperanza Bakery.
In Mexico, he had opened a couple bakeries, and then the gentleman who owned La Fiesta Bakery was a mentor to him, just working hard, saving, and just starting off small. Literally, it was maybe 800 feet. He was himself, two other bakers. He was wonderful at what he did, and I think the community loved that we were here. Through his work, it helped us grow to what it is today. People are always surprised when they come, like, oh my God, Franklin, we didn't know that you had this type of store. We didn't know you had this grocery store that sold this type of candy. The people that live around here, like we have clients that have seen us when we were 15 years old till now. So they've been with us for over 20, 30 years. We always have each other's back. We help out people here as well. You know, we love to give back to certain schools here. I think once you actually visit and see what it has to offer, you have a lot of new people coming in and they get a sense of community. And I think that's one of the things. They just think, oh, South Sac, it's a rough neighborhood, but there's a lot of great people around here that we all help each other. And I think that's one thing that people would be surprised about how close-knit Franklin Boulevard is.
52 years in July. The restaurant has been open, and I've been here since the first day. When my father, he was a butcher, so then when he had many friends that were in the bar business, and he used to go visit them in restaurants, but my father was always one that wanted to better himself. He asked my brother, who was 17 that time, he was a senior in high school, what do you plan on doing? And my brother really had nothing said to what he was going to do, and he goes, okay. He goes, I'm going to put you in business. You're going to have a restaurant. And so we knew a little bit about restaurants. We were young, but we worked in the basement cutting meat and collecting beer bottles. But my older brother, he actually helped in the kitchen, so he had an idea. My father named it El Novillero, and a novillero is an apprentice bullfighter. And what happened was, at the time that my dad owned the Matador, a Matador is a matador, professional bullfighter. Since we were young, at that time just starting, he named us El Novillero, which is a novice bullfighters. So it tied in with the next door as a Matador. You know, I was 14, my brother was going to be 16, and the owner was only 17. So we were the novice, and it ties in good. At the beginning, I didn't even know what a novillero was. I never heard of the name, but it grew on us, and then after we learned the meaning, we liked it. My father was so loved. When he passed away, we went to the cemetery after the mass. There was many mariachis, many people that knew my father, but they're all waiting for him. I thought, gave my dad a big tribute, and nobody told him about my father. They just knew about it. I think it was close to 12 years now, cancer. My father, I believe my father was 86 at the time. But even when my father was going through cancer, he was a proud man. He worked every day. He had a property, a ranch, and he loved his ranch, and every day he would work and do something to better the ranch until the day he died.
So XX Tacos is a business that started in 2020. The beginning when we started, it's when the whole pandemic started, so our business was extremely slow. But starting last year in 2021 in May, it's when we did our first pop-up event with the community. From last year to this year, we've been able to go from just one van to 2 vans, a taco stand. We're going now to collectibles, so we've gone very far in the last year. So it's been a great opportunity for us to grow, especially working with the Franklin Boulevard District. It probably would have taken us a way longer time to get to where we are right now. Without them, we probably wouldn't have that opportunity right now. So it's been a great help for us as a business. Hello. I was born here in Sacramento, but I grew up in Mexico. So I came back to the U.S. when I was a teenager at 17. When I was 18, I joined the U.S. Navy. So I was able to serve for 4 years in the U.S. Navy. After that, I went to college and I got my degree in biology. I started working in UC Davis as a chemist in a chemistry lab, but my brother and I wanted to start a business. My mom back home in Mexico, she had a taco food stand. So we wanted to create something for ourselves to have our own business here in this country. So we're both focusing completely on the business, and it's been a great experience, and we look forward to what we have, God has for us in the future.
And all of that food from XX Tacos will be at the Back to the Boulevard event happening this Sunday. And yes, it will be taking place rain or shine. There will be cars, food, live music, and even a historic lowrider exhibit. We have everything you need to know on abc10.com/tothepoint.